Hey, this is Jen Mitchell, and I decided to sit down and real super quick just talk about why I'm still selling LuLaRoe after 3.5 years, what it means to me, and why I'm still here. First off, I want to say that I'm kind of not your typical LuLaRoe sales lady. I think that we see a lot of women as like young moms and with little kids and stuff like that. I am older. I am 49. I have 5 kids. I actually had kids older. So I have children ranging from the age of 20 all the way down to 6. And so, I mean, I guess I have little kids. But let me just tell you, I've been trying to get at this all day, and I no longer have makeup on and my hair isn't done, but I decided I need to sit down and do it anyway because that is my life. So here I am. And I have been selling LuLaRoe for 3.5 years, and I am still here. And I will tell you why. There's a couple of things. Number one is my son, Elliot. My oldest, he has autism. He's got a pretty decent learning disability as well, and he will always live with my husband and I. And so I started doing this to pay down debt for my family. So that eventually, once our debt is paid off and our house is paid off, we can move or build something, a new house that has a casita in the back, so that as Elliot gets older, he can have some autonomy and still be able to be near mom and dad. So that is my main why. But I'll tell you what, I would not still be here after 3.5 years, even with my why, if this didn't work for me, okay? And it does work for me. When I started out, I spent that whole $5,000 to get in and get my clothes. And I did not know what I was doing, okay? I had been an executive assistant in a number of arenas, kind of professional and in the business world and at universities. And I was fine with that. And I was fine with just making it. But having kids older, I had wanted to stay home with my younger children in a way that I had missed with my older kids. And I decided that this might be for me. So I tried it and it worked. And sometimes it exploded. And sometimes I got really tired and I gave up for a while and it imploded and I wanted to give up and I would be sad and then it would work and I would be happy. But I've finally come to, I think that like with anything, with any business, with anything new that you're doing, with going to school, with getting a new job, there's this huge learning curve. And with owning your own business, the curve keeps changing. And so for a while, it kind of pissed me off. And I was like, stop it. Just tell me how to do this and let me do it. But I had to push myself and I had to learn new things and I had to try new things and I had to not give up. There's nobody giving me a paycheck and there's nobody telling me what to do really. And honestly, they say that this is an MLM, but babe, that doesn't work with me, okay? I don't have a downline. Okay, I have 3 ladies under me right now. At one point I had 6. And yeah, for a couple of months, I made a couple extra $100 based on what they were selling, but they don't do it anymore. I have 2 ladies that are under me that have been there for a long time who are also still with LuLaRoe, but they don't sell anything. They're taking a break. I have one brand new gal who hasn't sold anything yet. And so I have been paying debt and living and doing all of these things based on my effort alone. I buy clothes, I sell clothes, I make money. That's it. That's all that it is. I don't have any magic. And sometimes it works really well and sometimes it doesn't. And I am not a big seller. I don't cruise qualify, okay? I have a goal that I don't reach a lot of times because my kids get sick or we go on family vacation or whatever it is that we do. There's too many, dance rehearsals, and there's too many musicals, and there's too much going on at the high school with my daughter who's in everything. And sometimes it doesn't work, and sometimes I work really hard and I do really well, and sometimes I don't work really hard and I don't. I love LuLaRoe because it's up to me, because I get to decide whether or not it's going to work, and it all has to do with my work. I recently had a friend who does real well. She's a physician's assistant, and she asked me, she's like, Jen, do you even make any money on this? Have you ever sat down and figured out what you make per hour? Or is it worth it to do this? And I kind of cocked my head and I was like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe if I sat down and looked at it in a per hour kind of a way, the way that I work, which is kind of like squirrel, maybe it wouldn't. Maybe it wouldn't seem to make much sense. But you know what does make sense is that I finished paying off this huge credit card bill that I'd been paying around, that had been a stone around my neck for for 10 years. And 2 years ago, I sent in the last $1,500 all at once, and I cried, okay, when it was over. And 2 months ago, I paid off another terrible credit card to the tune of $2,500. That doesn't seem like very much, but there it was. Now, my kids are all in school now. I have a first grader through college age, okay? And I have time during the day. My house could be cleaner. Yes, it could. I could be learning other things, absolutely. Also, I'll be honest with you, I don't love every decision that LuLaRoe makes. I don't love everything that comes out. I don't love every price point. I don't love how sometimes I can get stuff and sometimes I can't. But that's okay. Because guess what? Life is full of things that we don't love, okay? And we can either dwell on them and get crabby about it, or we can move past it and find joy in our lives. And thusly, LuLaRoe has helped me to find joy in my life. I am a much more resilient human now than I used to be. And I am so glad that I am still with LuLaRoe. I love the clothes. I was a seamstress as well years ago in my past life and did costuming. These are good clothes. In the main, once in a while, again, nothing is perfect. Once in a while something comes through and I'm like, "Blech." But in the main, the seaming is very good. The fabric is very good, okay? I often tell my customers, I can't make this stuff for what I can sell it to you for. There's no way I could buy that fabric. You know? They don't sell it at Joann's. Anyway, I'm happy to be here. And I'm happy to be of service to whoever has questions. You want to buy a t-shirt? You want to know more about this? You want to complain? Go complain someplace else. I hear enough complaints. But I am making it, and I am paying off debt, and my family's gone to Disneyland, and we've taken care of emergency car repairs, and I have 2 kids that have had braces, and guess what? This is all because of LuLaRoe. It's not humongous. I don't go on cruises. Well, okay, no, that's not true. I took my husband on a cruise 3 months ago because of LuLaRoe. Thank you, LuLaRoe. Okay? But I don't go on their cruise. That's okay, I can buy my own cruise. I am really happy to be here. Really happy to be a part of LuLaRoe. If you have any questions for me, let me know. My video production is poor, but my heart is in the right place. And I'm happy to answer anything that you like. I'm here to stay. Love LuLaRoe. Come find me. I'll put you in something cute. Something you don't think you can wear. I'll say, yeah, you can. You go, no, I can't. And then I'll put you in it. And you'll go, I can wear this. And I'll be like, I know, I told you. It's a good day to work for LuLaRoe.